Now there was a man named Judas Iscariot. He was one of the 12, chosen, called, trusted. He walked with Jesus from town to town. He heard the teachings. He witnessed the miracles. The blind received sight. The sick were healed. The dead were raised. And Judas was there for all of it. Judas was entrusted with the money bag. He carried what belonged to the group, what was given, what was shared. And over time, Scripture tells us, he began to take from it. Not openly, not suddenly, quietly. Then one evening, Jesus was reclining at the table in the house of Simon the leper. A woman came in with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume. She broke the jar and poured it on Jesus. The fragrance filled the room. Some of those present were moved, but Judas spoke up. "Why this waste?" he said. "This perfume could have been sold and the money given to the poor." But Scripture tells us he did not say this because he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief. His heart was no longer with the teacher, it was with the treasure. Then Judas went to the chief priests and he asked a question. "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him to you?" They counted out 30 pieces of silver, and from that moment on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over. He walked beside him, he ate with him, he called him Rabbi, but his heart had already left. Because where his treasure was, his heart had gone there first. Later that night, Judas came to the garden called Gethsemane. He approached Jesus and kissed him. And with that kiss, the betrayal was complete. Matthew 6:21 was no longer just a saying, it had become a story. Judas did not lose his heart in one moment. It followed what he valued, what he protected, what he desired more than truth. And when the time came, his heart stood where his treasure was. This verse is not written to accuse us, it is written to warn us, because the heart always follows what we treasure most. So the question is not only what we believe, it is what we value, what we hold tightly, what we refuse to let go of, what we protect more than obedience, because that is where our heart will be. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.